These are three secrets that no one tells you when you're trying to start your AI agency. And I think these are the most common mistakes that people make. Number one is overthinking everything. So when you're first starting, of course, it's hard. We all have to go through it. That initial week, that initial month when you're trying to figure things out, it's going to be really challenging. But the thing that you need to remember is you need to be in a mindset where you want to finish everything that you're trying to get done for the day, but not 100%. Try to finish 80%. Like when you, let's say you're trying to build a landing page. For that landing page, you don't have to make it perfect 100%. Let's say you make your landing page, you make all these modifications, but you do only 80% of the work. Because if you get to that perfection phase where you're trying to perfect everything from the beginning, it really hurts you in the long run. Because this is a new business. You're just trying to see if this actually works or not. So spending so much time trying to perfect something that might not even work is really stupid, right? So try to uh, complete your tasks, but do not go above and beyond in this phase, right? So speed beats perfection. We're just trying to get these initial building stones so that you can actually start selling the service. And we're not trying to compete with these big brands and make our website look exactly like them, right? We're just trying to get things started. So stop perfecting things when you're first starting. Number two, pick one service they need. So obviously, if you're trying to create an AI agency, um, for me, I used to help local businesses. So I would set up AI receptionists for plumbers and home services, uh, um, cleaning services, roofing services, all these kind of home services. And AI receptionist is something that they need because most of these businesses are not like big companies, right? They're small businesses where there are one or two people working, and sometimes they're busy on site. Not sometimes, most of the time they're busy on site and they can't pick up the call as they come in. So this is a service that they actually need, right? So and it makes the offer more appealing when you're trying to demo it. Once you do the cold call and they agree to see the demo, it makes it very appealing for them when you're doing the demo because it's something that they actually need. But if you're trying to sell them something that does not help their business, it is just something that you like and you think that they need, but they actually don't need, it makes it really hard for them to consider. And it makes it really a nightmare for you to sell it because it's not something that they need and they don't want to waste their money on. You should think of it this way: your service should bring their service more money. Let's say you charge them $500 a month for this AI receptionist. In return, it should at least save them 5 to 10 um, calls from going to voicemail, which will convert to more money for them. And as a result, they're willing to pay you that $500 because you're bringing in more money for them. So you should think about it that way. And number three, I think this is another big thing that a lot of people underestimate, especially the nerds. They get into AI and they watch all these videos, um, learning about the back end of how these systems work. And then when they get onto the call with their potential client, they go too much in depth. Like they explain the back end too much, and it makes the client confused on what the tool actually is, right? Um, because the client is not really the client did not agree to do the demo call with you because they want to see how smart you are, and they don't give a flying f about your skills, right? The reason they're there is because they think that you can bring them more money. So you avoid the mistake of trying to look smart during the call. Instead, you should be aiming to explain how your service is going to bring them more money. Like talk about the money factor, talk about their pain points, um, talk about how if they miss one call a day in 30 days, that's 30 calls, and how much money would that 30 missed calls bring them in each month. Once you get into that side of um, um, demoing your service and demoing what it can bring to table, uh, the appeal for the client will get higher and higher and higher, and as a result, you're much more likely to close a deal. And lastly, of course, when you're trying to build your business, once you have all the backend set up and you're ready to outreach, the first thing you can do is run ads, and the second thing you can do is to outreach yourself. Running ads are expensive, and I don't recommend it if you're new to this. So the only option you have is cold outreach, email marketing, cold calling, all this kind of stuff. So if you have no idea how to cold outreach, I have a PDF that shows you how to do that. It has all the scripts that I've used in the past to cold outreach for my AI agency, and you can use that PDF to just modify my scripts for Instagram, for Twitter, for email marketing. You can just modify my scripts to your business and start testing them. Um, those are the scripts that got me my first sale when I started my agency. So um, they're really amazing for beginners, and um, it like the thing that that script focuses more on is the human connection, because I see so many people when they're sending these outreach messages, they sound like complete robots, and that's why they get no responses, and their messages don't convert because um, there's not that human element in their messages. So, for example, if you're just using ChatGPT to create a script and you send that out, and the person that's reading it is like, "Yeah, this is spam," that sending that email is useless, right? So, when building your script, you want to make sure that there's that human element. Um, for example, um, when building your script, think of it as you are just trying to help a friend that you know. You're just trying to help them solve a problem in their business. You do not want to sound like a greedy robot who's trying to extract money from this business, right? You want to be like that friend who's got the skills and who's got the talent um, that can bring you more money, and at the same time, they're not putting money like um, in the highest priority for them, right? The highest priority for them is helping you. So that's how you want to make them feel like, um, because that's actually what you should be doing. You should be focusing on helping these businesses, not trying to extract money from them. If your service is good, if your service can help them, um, and if you can communicate that correctly, there are people who will pay for that. At this age of AI, where this gap will close really fast. So if you don't use it, there'll come a time where every business will have their AI systems set up, and there will be no need for you. There will be no need for your AI agency. So doors are closing. I don't know how long this AI agency thing can last for, but as long as it's here, and I would say maybe for the next 6 months to 2 years, it could still be here, and there could be opportunities. I think you should at least give it a try, see if it can help you, um, see if you can start making some money with it. But there will come a time where these businesses will not need your service anymore because they're already set up with the things that they need, and it will get much harder to sell your service and find clients that actually need your service. So get the PDF in my bio, click on the link. It'll take you to a page where it asks for your email. Once you enter your email, it'll automatically send you the PDF. It has all my scripts, and you can feel free to modify that to your business. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't give up. This will work.